Hey folks, Grant here chiming in before we get to the episode today, just to give one last final push to sell some tickets to We Cool and Friends Live for the 10,000 Laughs Comedy Festival at Comedy Corner Underground, Friday, October 11th. So tomorrow night, if you're listening to this the day it comes out, at 9:30 p.m., Tommy is back in town. Me, Ryan, Tommy, we're going to be doing stand-up. We're going to be doing some live podding, kind of like we did at the last live show, but it'll be a whole new lineup. We got friends from the festival coming on. We got some of the headliners of the festivals dropping in, national headliners. There's a lot of people at the festival. We're trying to wrangle in as many as possible. Sam Talent did it last year. This year, Rory Scovel is doing the show before us at Comedy Corner Underground, so I would say very good chance of a national headliner like Rory popping in on our show. Jeffrey Osmus is in town for the fest as well, Ali Makovsky, Mike E. Winfield, so we're going to try and get as many people as possible, and some old favorites from the podcast, some of your favorites. Joey Hamburger is going to be on the show, Shaunik Godkindi, I think Jake Silberman's going to come through too. So it's going to be a really great show. Tickets are selling pretty fast. So if you are interested and you're hearing this now on Thursday when it comes out, or on Friday, go check it out. Tickets are at grantwinklescomedy.com/show or 10,000laughs.com. We'll also put the ticket link in the description of this episode. And for listeners of the podcast, use the promo code WECOOL, 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 one word, all lowercase, for 20% off your tickets. So yeah, please come on out to that show. It's at 9:30 instead of the midnight slot like we did last year. We're really looking forward to it. It's, a lot of people have been saying that it was the show of the year last year at the festival, and who better to pack it out than the people who listen to this very podcast. So come on out, guys. We Cool and Friends, 9:30 p.m., Comedy Corner Underground, Friday, October 11th. Promo code WeCool for 20% off your tickets. And we'll see you there, guys. Thanks for listening, and enjoy the show.
Hey, you motherfuckers. You're listening to the We Cool podcast. This is a podcast where we apologize for things, we demand apologies, and we read anonymous listener apologies. Like every 12 episodes, we'll read one of those. We actually kind of forget the premise of this podcast. Mm-hmm. But I'm one of your hosts. I am Ryan Call. I am, of course, joined by Grant Winkles. Say hi, Grant.
Hello.
And then today, no Tommy. What? I know, no Tommy. Like 2 weeks.
Right when we were on kind of a roll of having regular episodes.
And now no Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? You're getting a special treat today. We were joined today by my good friend, Andy the Big Dong Duong. Andy, say hi to the good friend.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? How's it going, We Cool podcast? You brought me up on stage just saying that one time.
I forget when it was, but you were getting brought up on stage, and then I was like to a bunch of other comics, I was like, Andy Big Dong Duong. And I don't think they knew you, but they thought it was really fun. Or no, it was.
They thought it was really cool.
In Kansas City, I don't know why your name came up, but we were like I was in a car with comics, and I don't think they know you, and I was just like, oh yeah, Andy Big Dong Duong, and everyone loved it. Everyone was like, yeah.
It's great. Ryan's out here spreading the gospel.
Oh yeah, dude.
The gospel of Duong.
Well, that's
the book of Duong.
That's like a big thing with like football players, like Big Dick Nick Foles, Horsecock Drew Lock.
Oh, I didn't hear. I've never heard that one.
It's because you're not a Broncos fan, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. He was sabotaged by Vic Fangio.
Who? Horsecock
Drew Lock. Yeah. He could have been a great player. I think he still might.
Who's Vic Fangio?
He's like one of the best defensive coordinators in the NFL, but he's not a good head coach. So the Broncos drafted Drew Lock. Vic Fangio never wanted him. And
what year is this?
This is probably 2019,
okay,
2018. It was after we had
Peyton.
Yeah, so Peyton was like I think 2014 to 2015, or no, 2013 to 2015. I think we won the Super Bowl.
2014.
I think so. That's when we ended Cam Newton's career. Von Miller
just killed him, dude.
Also, dude, he has a YouTube channel now, and it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Cam Newton.
Yeah,
like a podcast.
Yeah. It's like him and I guess just one of his. I don't know who the other guy is.
But he does breakdowns and stuff of plays, and
it's pretty good.
Yeah. He's got like cool hair. He looks like a jazz musician now.
Dude, he does dress like if Willy Wonka was black.
like if Lenny Kravitz played Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, holy shit, let's get that. Let's get that cooking
out of here and get fucking Lenny Kravitz in, dude.
Oh, I had an idea for a movie that we were doing movie pitches last week. This I came up with last night because I feel like I kind of phoned it in.
Well, you were drunk.
A movie where a guy switches minds with his cat.
Okay.
And then you'd think it would be like a body like horror, like, you know, Freaky Friday. They're trying to switch back, but he's just like, nah, this is actually good. I'm gonna stay a cat. But then like he's watching from the point of view of a cat, this cat try to like navigate being a human, and it's just going really poorly. Like from the point of view of like if this was me, it's like I'm living with Kelly, I switch minds with granola, and then all of a sudden like she sees me just become like obsessed with cat food and like lethargic and laying around and running out into the street like
You're trying to catch birds.
yeah.
Shitting in sandboxes.
And then I'm just chilling, like there's no change of behavior of the cats because I'm just like, well, I like this now. Like,
dude, also the cat, that would rip because the cat would not know how to use the toilet.
Yeah,
You'd be so confused by the toilet.
It's way more of a horror movie for like the cat becoming a man like overnight with no explanation.
Yeah.
And then they probably still think they're a cat, you know, because you don't have the concept of like, my cats don't.
He's getting pissed off because he can't like lick his balls.
Yeah. And it's a he now. They're female cats, but they would be me now. And then I guess it's just me. this movie is that how every movie pitch goes? You just go, well, I guess it is me. I'm the Departed. Yeah, I don't know. It would be pretty awesome. Then there could be some gender stuff, you know, because
what would be the gender stuff?
Well, I don't know, just social commentary,
sure.
you know, based on, I don't know.
The cat's like, wait, I can vote now, which I only couldn't do because I was a girl cat.
My cats don't recognize their own reflection. It's
Really?
weird. Yeah, because I know some
they get
cats.
mad?
Well, some cats think it's a different cat.
Yeah.
And then they'll get mad at that, but my cats like don't acknowledge their own reflection at all.
I think my cats are smarter than yours. Dude. Not Polly, but I think
Maybe.
because Tony can open doors.
Granola can open doors. Louise can't.
She can open doors, but she can't figure out it's her in the mirror.
And
Yeah.
both your cats?
What?
Both your cats don't recognize themselves in the mirror?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yours do?
Yeah, well, I think Tony does because he doesn't get pissed off when he sees. Because we got mirrors that are like by their level.
But does
doesn't
he
get
like when he walks by? Does he kind of like look at himself?
He'll kind of do like the he'll like look at himself, but then he'll start rubbing himself on the mirror. So I don't know what that means. I think he's just like, cool, you know. So I guess I don't know if he recognizes himself, but I do think my cats are better than yours. I love them more than I love yours.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
fuck you. that's
I think your cats.
That's
suck and
fucking
my cats-
insane,
I
dude.
think my cats rule, dude.
That's crazy.
My guys aren't pissing outside of the litter box. You know?
They fixed that up.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Nothing
You
really.
just started hitting them and yelling at them. And
No, we took them to the vet, and I don't know. I think. What the fuck? Oh, my pharmacy's calling me.
oh no, dude, freak Bob.
Dude, I hate this shit. It goes in, like, sorry, it's. I don't know how to unpair the phone from the MacBook. You want to talk to the automated pharmacy?
No, not if it's automated.
Fuck, what were we saying? It
Just
doesn't
that
matter.
my cats are smarter. Andy, what's
I don't think smarter.
definitely smarter.
Have you guys gotten them together? Like, do people do that with their cats?
No.
because cats fucking hate each other.
Yeah, and then
Like,
it
even-
stresses them out for like a week.
even
Yeah.
even when you get another cat, it's like a month-long thing of being like,
Yeah,
they just don't kill each other. You
that
know, like-
happens when we take one of my cats to the vet. The other will get all pissed off when
Really?
when the one comes home from the vet.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably because they smell different.
Yeah, they smell weird.
Yeah.
It's like, you better hope you never get cancer because you're going to the vet too, you know?
I take them both at the same time. And then
Yeah.
they feed off each other. They'll be like in the car, just like,
Yeah.
like really freaking out.
So loud.
Dude, I have so many videos of just me driving and the cats just scream me out.
Get that mic up. That's why it was quiet some of those times.
Oh, what?
Because you know how your voice was coming in like a little softer every once in a while?
Oh,
It's because you got the mic down here.
well, because I go up and down.
Yeah. Gotta
I'm
eat
yelling.
the mic, though.
I'm being quiet. I don't know.
You're
What
being
about this?
you're being kind of quiet. It's
What do you
perfect
think
right
about
there.
What do you think about my eyebrows? Is that too low?
No, dude. It actually looks pretty normal for you.
This is
you
like
look
what
like
I-
fucking Sling Blade, dude.
Okay, Andy. So you were in Kansas City. What were you doing in Kansas City this past week?
I was doing like a work conference, like a B2B
yeah.
payments conference, dude.
yeah.
It fucking sucked.
What do you do for work?
I help sell accounting software, like do marketing and
Nice.
yeah, it's not. It sucks. It's remote, which is cool.
Okay.
But besides that, it's very boring. But sometimes boring is good, you know.
Every time I ask somebody what they do for work, if
I
it's
don't
not
understand.
like
Yeah.
I work at a restaurant, I'm like I don't. Yeah,
I
there's
didn't
no
absorb any of that. I just got a job.
It's all the same job.
I just got a new job where I have to eat out women's pussies. And, it is hard. It is
Yeah,
probably
you
the
shouldn't have lied on your resume.
No, I was like, yeah, I've done that before. I'm proud of how I do it. Yeah, and it's hard because it's it's a lot of fat chicks. No, I'm just kidding.
Is it like a service that they subscribe to?
Yeah, they pay
It's like
$4
it's
a
like
month.
Butcher Box for you to come and eat their pussy once a month.
Yeah, and that's what it's called. It's called Butcher Box. It's $4 a month. It's exclusively for plus size women, and
The Butcher Box.
and
the Butcher's Box.
Yeah, the problem is they pay $4. I think it might be $4 a year, and they keep telling me that it's not worth it.
Oh damn!
Yeah, so it's tough.
And they're just saying that.
Yeah, and I'm working off commission too and tips.
Yeah,
and
you ask
they
for
don't-
tips afterwards. Just flip over the screen.
Yeah, I've actually had to pay some of these ladies just to not give me a negative review.
Yeah. You do ask for tips. They're like, stop using your teeth. There's a tip.
That's my asshole. Dude, there's I'm not gonna say the guy's name, but there was a comic who used to do stand up in Minneapolis, and I guess he hooked up with this chick, and she was friends with other comics, and then she was like, they were like asking her, they were like, how was hooking up with so and so, and she was like, he just like he ate my ass for like way too long. He just like was way too.
Is this somebody we know?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Maybe on the Patreon, I'll tell you. He doesn't even do stand up anymore. But that's the funniest.
He quit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
After that story came out.
Honestly, well, he moved to New York and then quit. Now I'm still like starting to narrow it down. There are comics that if they're listening to this, will be.
Yeah, I think I know who
exactly
that is.
Who you're talking about?
That's dude, that's fucking
Brutal, dude. And
I
this
mean-
was like 2015 when like eating ass was like kind of coming
Yeah.
in. It's not like
It was still like a little bit over the horizon though.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
like it wasn't having a moment.
It was
which
still-
that moment is kind of past, it seems.
Yeah, it was at that time. It was slightly gay to eat ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the dark ages, as they
Yeah.
say.
Now we're in the age of enlightenment.
Yeah.
Where everyone eats
The
ass.
restoration.
He's a trailblazer, dude. He was before his time.
Yeah, he
That-
was like a Copernicus.
Dude,
you know?
it's okay to be like enthusiastic about eating ass, but that doesn't want to be like the one takeaway of when you fuck. Like
the only thing I can do is eat ass.
like
Yeah.
what was it like? Oh, just like if that's the first thing, you're like he ate my ass for like too long.
Dude,
that's,
also he-
that's you should have a better gauge.
He had a beard, and I remember like hearing about that, and just having this mental image of him just like, like just way too enthusiastic. I'm like in some chick's ass. Oh man, that's fucking funny.
like
dude.
a Furby or something.
Exactly like a Furby. Dude,
You've been doing a lot of act outs like that, like
What?
really manic, like chittering, kind of rodent like. I don't know. I
Yeah.
think you're channeling something right now.
Sean came up to me, I think after
Sean
Sisyphus.
Nafstad?
Yeah, and he
Very
was
funny.
I love Sean. He was like, dude, he's been having some fun sets
Yeah.
lately too. He came up to me and he was like, I'm here for you just going crazy, dude.
Yeah, he was watching your set at Sisyphus the other night, and he was just like, Ryan has lost his mind. He was walking around, and we're all just like, yeah, man. It was so, dude. You had a really good set at the mic on Thursday night, and it was crazy because me and Sean and Zach were sitting in the back, and your set was just like out of pocket instantly, and in a good way. And I looked down and I was like, "Can you believe he's only been on for a minute and 30 seconds?" Like it was like it felt like you'd been up there for like months at that time.
I started my set by accusing an audience member of shitting their pants, and calling him a pants shitter, and then just going right into the material, baby. Last night at CCU, somebody was like, Yeah, we were like pissed off when you were on stage because we were just like, how does he shouldn't be able to get away with doing bad jokes, but just being funny, you know?
Gee, there's so many times you run a bit by me before Acme. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't think that's gonna work. It
You
just
just
kills.
can't. Yeah, you can't. You can't try and give an answer based on your context for stand up. You have to just.
Go maybe.
Because the thought process in my mind when you ask me something like that is like, if I tried that, it would go really bad.
Yeah.
Like, I can almost guarantee it just because of the way I would say it.
Yeah. Well, did you? I told you this, Grant, but did you know the word impossible? You can say I'm possible, and those words are in there. Isn't that crazy? Kind of shapes what you
You
think.
motivational speaker, dude.
Yeah, but then there are also the words imp and piss missile in there, so I don't really know.
Which,
You know.
Those also describe your set as
Yeah,
well.
but I've been trying to make little imp piss
Yeah,
missiles.
you
little
are
dirty
impish.
bombs. Yeah, me in North Korea, dude. Yeah, I went to the Getting Head store the other day, and then right when I got there, I saw on the sign there was actually smaller print, and it said "Getting Punched in the Head Store." And then before I could leave, a bunch of big guys came out, and they beat the shit out of me. And then they're like, "Yeah, this could be like $12,000." So you got to be careful what stores you go to. I guess it's the moral of that. Anyways, what do you guys want to talk about?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I did it. Oh yeah, I did my movie pitch. Now I have nothing to talk about anymore.
How are you guys feeling about the Vikings?
We've been we've been doing a lot of sports talk. I don't want to bore people that much,
That's
but
fair.
I feel great about the Vikings, honestly.
Darnold,
Like
baby.
4-0 right now.
Where do you think Darnold goes next year? Andy, you're a football guy.
Yeah, I think he stays.
No.
We'll give him a contract. Yeah, McCarthy's still on a rookie deal.
We're gonna see. I think we're gonna see like what happens in the back half of this season. We might still be in.
McCarthy.
We might. Yeah. I mean, I think he's like the ultimate answer or goal. I still think that. But if Darnold takes us like deep in the playoffs, I'd give him another year for sure. But he's also only got the 1-year contract. So if he does that, he's gonna be getting some
It's
fucking
going to be
offers.
expensive. I think he goes Raiders. I could see him going to the Raiders or maybe even the Saints. The Saints might be like a dark.
Yeah, dude, the Saints hate Derek Carr. I don't know
And,
why.
dude, he was balling out like the first like 2 or 3 games of the season. I think he was leading the league. Anyways,
They had like fucking 90 points or something in the first 3 weeks. Yeah. Or in like the first 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
It was crazy. They put up 40 like 2 times in a row.
dude, I was just watching this. Prime is doing this thing where they'll have like NFL players dress up as like a random guy. They did it with Baker Mayfield, and then he's doing like a tour with like season ticket holders that are like really hyped. And dude, I was like crying at that because they're just like, there's like a part where they're like in the locker room and they're like, they don't know it's Baker Mayfield, and then like I don't know, man, just like how much that means to people, you know, can make you get emotional.
The way to your emotional core is truly through
It's
sports.
insane,
It's
dude.
through
It's
like sports
sports.
nostalgia.
Sports, and also just like that's like, dude, I
Like, do you like Rudy?
nah, it's like
Miracle? Do you like Miracle? I feel like that would be
sports movies. I don't really like get emotional about.
Okay.
I would say like Pixar movies, like dude, Inside Out 2, I cried. Like I had to like stop myself because also there's sports in that. Because she's like trying to make the hockey team, and she's like going from middle school to high school.
Oh
And her
shit.
friends are going to a different school, and then she's trying to like impress the.
Dude, don't I
Dude, it's
haven't
so
seen
good.
it,
It's
man.
so good. You got to see it. It's on Disney Plus.
When was the last time you cried? Is it that movie?
No, I cried like a little bit, like on the way here. I was like wiping tears out of my eyes because I was watching that Baker Mayfield thing
On your phone.
on my phone while I was driving. Yeah. What else?
No.
Oh, dude, Sturgill Simpson's been making me tear up. too. I
Yeah,
was listening-
music, yeah.
He has this song where he's like talking about like his firstborn son, and I was like on my way to a mic, and I'm just like, I don't know why it's making me emotional. Dude. I'm not like, Miranda's not pregnant. We're not like planning on having a kid, but think about that. Sometimes you get emotional.
Music. It's a key to your soul. Yeah, I'm high on the Vikings right now. I feel like they actually do have some juice, and it's not just Darnold. You know, it's
Dude, they have
Defense is playing well.
that offense is arguably the best. I mean, like in terms of like having an O-line and also having weapons, it's
Oh yeah.
maybe that's why like preseason everyone was like,
and Aaron Jones.
yeah, dude, he's doing great. Also, dude, did you guys see his article that he wrote about like the Packers right before the game? He's a sweetheart.
I heard. I didn't read it, but I heard like some excerpts from it and stuff. That seems like something that would make you emotional, like stuff like that. Yeah,
it does.
yeah.
He's one of the few like guys that like Packers that went to the Vikings that I think the majority of Packers fans are like, yeah, I hope he gets his.
Yeah.
I hope he has a good season, just not against us.
But yeah. I think honestly though, the end of that Packers game was pretty scary. Like that looked like some old Vikings football from like
Packers are real,
2022. I'm not ready to give you that necessarily,
real,
but yeah, okay.
They're a real team.
Okay, all right. I'll concede that, I suppose. But yeah, we were just giving up so much yardage, and so I did like. That was the first kind of like eyebrow raising, like half.
And
of
also,
football.
you were drunk by then.
Yeah,
you were like hammered.
But but I was with a bunch of people watching the game, and there was one Packers fan, and every Vikings fan was just like, oh, like we were preparing to lose that game.
Yeah, we were preparing
in that second
for Randy
half.
to be really annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like as a Minnesota sports fan, I can just never believe in a team until we get to like a championship, which is never actually in my lifetime.
Nope.
It'll happen one day.
Yeah,
Hell freezes over.
Right now, it's looking like probably the best prospects for the Wolves and the Vikings.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure the Wolves in my lifetime, but the Vikings, like they've made it to 2 or 3 NFC championships since I've been alive, and
they're the winningest team in NFL history that's never won a Super Bowl.
That's tough.
Yeah.
And also, like, I think they might be top 5 just like in terms of like
Wins.
total wins.
Yeah. It's really bad
And win
because it
percentage.
does. I think at a certain point, we like the Vikings fandom does have to break the loser mindset of like being afraid to win, because you seriously are waiting for something horrible to happen every single season where there's even a shred of hope.
You gotta just enjoy the ride.
That's what I'm working on right now. But it is like to see like on media and stuff, people going from just like saying the Vikings are gonna go 0-7 to like they're Super Bowl contenders now, and it's like that's so scary to hear like the media start.
They are right now. I mean, early season.
Yeah, but it's a long season, baby. In other news, I'm pretty sure Donald Trump is gonna win the election.
Why
I don't
do you
know.
think this?
I do think so. I don't know. I think like the fact that he's doing as well as he is doing right now, based on how much horrible press he should be getting, and like terrible takes, and JD Vance fucking is just a gargoyle, and they're still like pulling ahead in some swing states right now. So I don't know,
dude.
I'm just trying to prepare myself, and then by de facto other people, because I don't want it to be a shock like it was last time when he won.
The unsealed like January 6th stuff is so funny.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, they might kill Pence, and he was like, "Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck?" It's crazy because it's like one of the few times I've been like, "Damn, I do agree with Donald Trump on that issue."
It is.
Who cares if they
so
kill
funny.
Mike Pence?
He doesn't. Could you imagine being in the room hearing that and just being like, "Oh,
okay, well, I guess we're okay if Pence gets murdered."
I guess that's the official stance."
Bro, are we doing something wrong here? Are we? Can we get in trouble for this?
The president saying who gives a shit if the vice president gets killed by his own supporters.
Dude, I was thinking about that. I was like, if like the Secret Service or whatever, if they would have just killed everybody at January 6th, would Trump like have like went to prison? Like, would anything have actually happened to him?
No,
or like,
no, I don't think so.
There would just probably be a civil war.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, that should be a rule. Is like, if you're storming the Capitol, like we have societal norms, right?
Yeah.
And
Hey, stop storming the Capitol.
One of the big ones is don't try to just take over the country. And if you do that, we do just kill you right on the spot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the rule in most countries, I think.
Yeah. Is that what separates us from other countries?
Like, dude, if they tried to do that in France and they cut everybody's head off for like 75 years after that.
Yeah.
So,
and dude, they had those dresses where the chick's tits get pushed off.
Oh, yeah.
In France at that time.
You hear beheading, and that's what you think of.
Yeah. Well, just like that time period, they had the corsets where it really I wonder if that fucks up the tits.
Yeah.
The world may never know. That's a mystery that's
it's
lost to time.
Yeah, the sands of time. Yeah. I don't know. I think I don't know if I'm buying like the Civil War stuff anymore. It seems way more likely that we'll just like have a war with Russia and China than a civil war. But
it seems like there's going to be like World War III in the Middle East, but this time it's crazy because it's going to be just like World War II, except this time Hitler's Jewish.
I did not see that coming. Honestly,
I did not have that on my 2020s bingo card.
World War III bingo card. We should make World War III bingo cards.
Knew Hitler being Jewish? Much? Imagine my shock and surprise.
Yeah, God damn it, I lost my train of thought. But yeah,
about,
it seems. Oh, the Civil War. This isn't my take, but I think people are like genuinely too lazy in America to do a civil war to each other. Like, don't you think so? We like football too much.
It would be awesome if us being lazy saved the country. Like that's the only thing that stopped it. From
like VR porn. VR porn exists. How are those people are not going to get mobilized?
Yeah.
You know.
If you guys got drafted, would you guys go?
I think I would try and leave the country.
Oh, same. For sure.
I think, aren't we too old to get? Well, not.
Yeah,
you might be. Yeah.
If there was, I've always thought about that. I was like, I'm not fucking doing that.
Dude, like people shit on. I mean, my dad like got drafted and had to go fight in Vietnam, which sucks. But also, like people shit on like I guess it was different then too. But like people shit on people for like
draft dodgers.
But like. I don't know, man. If I was, I probably would dodge the draft.
I think the thing is like everybody wants to do it. So like if you actually do it, you're leaving the people who couldn't. Like, but you're not the one fucking them over. But
here's my counterpoint.
Yeah,
I don't want
to. I agree.
I really don't want to do that, dude.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, it seems like Gen Z. They're dodging the draft.
Yeah, Gen Alpha's going though.
Yeah, which one's Gen Alpha? Is that the next ones?
That's like the brain rot Gen. That's like Skibbity Toilet and like
my nephew.
Sigma.
He's like 5.
He might be Gen Alpha. Yeah, it's like the iPad kids.
Okay. Yeah, dude, they're cooked.
Also, okay, Andy, you might have a better grasp on this. Is Sigma better than Alpha? Sigma's like on the outskirts of society, right?
Yeah.
I thought Sigma was like
a super alpha. No.
Yeah.
No,
I thought it was like I thought that's what S tier stood for.
Oh wait, no, I'm agreeing with Grant.
Really?
I thought Sigma was like above Alpha.
All right.
Yeah. What? Like you're a Sigma male.
I thought Sigma was like you're like you like don't conform to society because you can't get pussy normally. So then you're like a freak who does.
Where are you? Did you find this on like Urban Dictionary? I'm just going by
This is just what my brain does because I'm like
I'm just going by TikTok.
You can't beat Alpha. Like you're better than the pack leader.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of wolves.
Yeah. What about Sigma balls?
Sigma balls in your mouth.
I'm a Ligma male.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Sigma. That's what the S in S tier is, right? That's what I thought.
Sigma?
Yeah.
All right.
You're looking it up.
This just doesn't even.
I'm with you because people will be like, "Oh, I'm a Sigma male."
Yeah.
Like no one's gonna say that if it wasn't a good thing, right?
Sigma. Well, I think it's like ironic.
Beta.
I mean, alpha male's ironic too.
Oh, Sigma male. There we go. Sigma male is a term used in internet slang to describe a man who is independent, strong-willed, and prefers to be alone. The term is often used in masculinist subcultures and is associated with the manosphere.
Masculinist subcultures. I mean,
let's see.
Makes sense that it found its way on our podcast.
Is Sigma male stronger?
This is how we're doing science on the pod today.
Dude, so many people have Googled this. This is the first. I said, is Sigma male stronger? Everyone's like, than alpha male? No, a Sigma male is not stronger than an alpha male. But there are different types of males with different traits.
Cite your source. I'm going to need you to cite your source.
AI overview. Alpha male, the highest ranking male in a linear social hierarchy.
Well, there's your problem. I'm not living in a linear social hierarchy.
Sigma male, an archetype of a male who is similar to an alpha male, but is more introverted and seeks self-mastery. This is just an autistic guy who thinks he's alpha. Sigma males are often independent, self-confident, and value their freedom. They prefer to forge their own path rather than conform to society. This is a retarded guy. This is a guy.
It's you.
Yeah. Oh shit. That might, dude. Am I a Sigma?
Yeah.
I got a tall, hot.
You were
girlfriend.
into stoicism for a while. That sounds like
big into stoicism.
That sounds like.
But dude, stoicism kind of got co-opted, and now it's lame. So now I'm actually into the opposite of stoicism, which is like being overly emotional and crying at sports videos.
Do a full 180.
That is the way your mind works. Is if something you just go to the opposite. There's no like, there's no shades of gray.
Absolutely not. There's not 50 of them. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. What about 50 Shades of Gay?
Yeah. What would it be?
I don't know. I guess just the same book, but it's two guys.
It's 50. It's 50 guys. 50 multi-ethnic kings.
Yes, 50.
Oh, that's got to be a real porno. Actually, 50 Shades of Gay.
Phone.
All right, we'll look it up.
50 Shades of Gay.
Look it up. Okay. Ryan, plug the show.
This Friday, the Friday that this comes out, Comedy Corner Underground, 9:30 p.m. as part of the 10,000 Laughs Comedy Festival. We are going to be having a We Cool and Friends show. I'm going to be honest. Okay, last year this was not just me saying this. Probably the most fun show on the fest. The vibes are immaculate. We're very demure. It's just a curated showcase. We pick the best comics on the fest that we can get to do the show. You're probably going to see some comics that you might be a little surprised you're seeing at this show. So you can get tickets for that at the 10,000laughscomedyfestival.com. Just go down to the schedule, Friday, 9:30 at Comedy Corner Underground. Grant will be there. I will be there. Tommy will be there. And we're going to have some fun, motherfuckers.
And we...
How much are tickets?
Well said. $20 tickets.
$4,000.
But if you use... We have a promo
yes.
code for listeners of the podcast. Promo code is WeCool, WECOOL, all lowercase. It's 20% off your ticket. If you already bought a ticket, come find us after the show. We will Venmo you $5, or Ryan will suck. Ryan, I'll Venmo you.
You can get either $5 or I will suck you
You can redeem the in person the promo code to one of us. Ryan will suck you off. I'll Venmo you $5.
There is a caveat with me sucking you off. I will not brush my teeth that day. So you might have a stinky dick afterwards. Or pussy. I'll suck off your pussy.
Butcher box, dude.
Yeah.
The Butcher Box is back in business.
Yeah, you just have to download Butcher Box, use the promo code on that.
Yes, which is Ryan Teeth 420.
Ryan Teeth.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, man. So we're going to have good comics on the show. We're also going to...
Joey Hamburger is going to be in town. He's going to stop in and do a set.
The Cramburglar.
Yep.
So we're also going to, I think in between comics, this is going to be fun. We're going to have people text in anonymous apologies. We'll riff on those with the comics. It's going to be a fun show, dude. Mm-hmm. Get your tickets now, you fucking asshole. They might be sold out.
Not now. But it will. The
show
will sell out.
You're right. We're probably going to be pretty close. So if you're waiting last minute or hoping to get them at the door, I would buy them like right now.
Yeah,
like fucking right now. Dude.
Promo code WeCool. All one word, all lowercase for 20% off. I think it's $4.
If you accidentally, I'm just going to tell you this: if you accidentally use my Butcher Box code, tickets are $4,000. So do
and
not.
And then your
do
phone
that.
will self-destruct.
And your phone will explode in your ear. Mm-hmm. Didn't Israel do that with pagers?
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't hear about that? Israel, I don't know how they did it. I don't know if they've figured out how they did it, but they rigged a bunch of pagers and I think cell phones with explosives for Hezbollah and just blew them all up in one day and killed 60 people.
Wouldn't it be funny if they did it to who's the little guy? His name's similar to
Hezbollah.
When
dude,
they should have done it.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, it would have been awesome if they did that to Hezbollah.
I like how we said the younger generation has brain rot, and we're just the meme guy. Israel's fighting the meme guy.
Dude, I hate that little fucker.
I know. I don't understand why you hate him so much.
Why?
Because he was making a mockery of boxing.
He was doing that, and then also he's like mean to his cat, I think. He's just like a little freak.
I can picture him being mean to a cat.
Someone needs to kick that man into space.
Like a big guy. I wish Andre the Giant was still around.
Oh, man, dude. We should bring him back. You know what we're doing with like woolly mammoths? We should do that to Andre the Giant.
Wait, what are we doing with woolly mammoths?
Bro, I think
Do you think we're bringing them back?
I think we are, dude. But I'll say this: if they bring the woolly mammoths back, they got to find a spot for them. That thing's not going in my garage. I'll tell you that. I do not have room for a woolly mammoth.
Yes,
in my
you
garage.
do. Your garage was wide open last time I saw.
Garage. And
Yeah,
Miranda
you have
has
room
trouble.
for a.
Miranda has trouble because she has a woman's brain in her head to park in there. So she gets scared. So right now she's just been parking on the street. I keep telling her, you're gonna have to figure this out. I'll do the thing where I tie a rope.
I did that. I love that.
Ball.
I love that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then she just plays with it out there.
Woman brain.
Wait, it's an empty garage. She doesn't use it.
Well, I park my car in there, but then there's space for hers. But it is a little tight with two cars.
Can you make her park outside?
She just does.
But you have to get out and open the garage door manually, don't you?
No.
Oh.
No, we have the little.
Oh, yeah, the clicker?
Yeah.
I thought I was picturing the one with the. You have like an old barn.
Well, we have that
almost.
shed. Yeah, I think we might turn that into a chicken coop because we can have 3 hens and no roosters.
I don't think I went in your garage. I think I only went in the shed.
Well, we would have to go through the garage to get to the shed.
Okay, all right. So maybe I did.
Maybe you're lying.
Yeah. Fucking caught.
You're lying about this house, dude. You never got this house.
That would be fucked up if I.
Yeah.
I'm just homeless, or sorry, unhoused, or sorry, gay for not having a house. I'm trying to go the opposite way. I'm trying to make being homeless even more offensive.
Okay.
Yeah, being gay for not having a house.
That's problematic, dude.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
Problematic would be a sick name for a stand-up special. Mm-hmm. Has anybody done that one yet? Do you know Chris Maddox should do it and spell it problematic with his last name in there? That'd be pretty cool. That actually seems like an idea he would kind of be into.
Dude, I'm leaning into, if I ever come out with a special, it's going to be called Ryan Call Presents Fuck You. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's good. Dude, yeah. That really does. It sounds like a George Carlin, like one of the bad George Carlin specials or something.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's kind of the vibe.
Fuck you, you fucking fuck.
Not like that, but I think like a fuck you. I think that's kind of the vibe.
Yeah.
Give off on stage a little bit.
It'd be horrible for the algorithm.
Yes. Well, I would censor it.
Yeah. How would you censor it? Like blur it out, pixel it?
Y star. What would your special be, you think?
Oh, I haven't thought that far.
Big Dong.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Little homage to Ryan.
Yeah, that would be a good one. Yeah.
Big Dong.
Uh-huh.
Big Duong.
Big Duong energy.
That's good.
Oh,
yeah. Uh-huh.
That's good. Anyways, dude, these shoes are so fucking white. I think I got to do the.
You got another new pair?
Well, I got 2 pairs because these are my for shorts.
I got to get some Adidas. Go with the tracksuit. I can't be rocking New Balance when I'm wearing Adidas tracksuit pants.
That's embarrassing.
It's fucking insane.
Now you're wearing. Oh, I was looking at Andy's foot. I thought you were wearing sandals. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we met some pretty insufferable stand-ups out there this week at the open mics, didn't with the one guy who told us I don't really maybe we can give more details on the Patreon, but
I was talking to Sean about that. I was like, dude, you gotta see this guy, man.
Yeah, you weren't at Acme this week, were you?
No,
there was just somebody who was pretty annoying there. I don't know.
And his name was Adolf.
I was thinking, dude.
Well, yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Pretty lucky that Hitler's first name was like Adolf, which feels like a name that was kind of going out anyways. What if his name was like Mike? You know, like
more popular name.
Yeah,
Muhammad.
Aiden's coming back now. Like Aiden Hitler. I mean that
would be a tough.
Yeah, that sounds like
that's
a
kind
skateboarder.
Of a hard name,
That's
dude.
like
Aiden Hitler.
Yeah, it sounds like a professional skateboarder or something.
Ladies
and
gentlemen, Aiden Hitler.
Or like a folk singer. Yeah. I mean, I wonder how many Hitlers there were. This is tread territory, but
yeah, I think it's pretty easily searchable. Most of them change their last name to Winkle.
Do you think there's a guy out there right now named Adolf Hitler though, who's just like?
I mean, maybe like one. I don't even think it's legal.
Yeah,
to change
not
your name to Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, you can't name your kid Hitler or Adolf in the U.S. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Germany maybe is different. I don't know.
I feel like in Germany they Wait, you can name your kid Adolf.
No, you can't. I'm pretty sure you can't. Hitler for sure not. Adolf. I mean,
don't think you can
there's a direct like you know what you're doing if you name your kid Adolf.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you name your kid Daddy's Little Fucker? Daddy's Little Fucker call.
Can you name your kid Hitler? Dude, that would be a bummer for the kid.
Yes, that's why you can't do it. It's like child abuse.
It's like yelling fire in a crowded theater.
Can you name your kid Fire in a Crowded Theater?
It's illegal in Germany, Malaysia, Mexico, and New Zealand. The name of Adolf Hitler is banned due to the offensive nature of the name. I had no idea.
Malaysia's kind of funny that's in there too. Malaysia's like, also we don't want.
The next one is, can you name your kid a swear word? Hold on. This is on mom.com. What? They just took me.
Dude, go to daddy.org. Go to GoDaddy.
Illegal baby names: sex fruit.
Sex fruit?
Yeah, bonghead. In Australia, parents are barred from naming a child bonghead because it's considered offensive. All right, that's just. I don't think baby names should be illegal. California.
Dude, could you name your kid Bonghead in the United States? It's my boy Bonghead. He's stupid. He's stupid as fuck. He's probably the dumbest kid I ever met.
Dude, there's like a good amount written about this. There's a Forbes article called "Can Parents Name Their Child Adolf Hitler?" Yeah,
it sounds like enough people have tried it.
Yeah,
like that's.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can.
Oh, really?
Wait. Today, no adult could voluntarily take the name. Modern trademark law. All right, I'm not gonna fucking read that. We'll just say, just don't do it. Just don't do it, guys.
This is my son Bonghead and my daughter, who is also named Bonghead. Bonghead 2.
Bonghead does sound like a really fun, like 80s horror movie. Mm-hmm. Like it's a bong that comes to life or something.
Yeah. What does it do to you?
Smokes you.
Gives you a head.
No, yeah, sucks you off, dude.
Yeah, but then like it lights itself up and then it eats you via your genitals.
Dude, Dan Licata has this joke about how he's like, I've had over 400 concussions, and he's like, including my birth. When I was born, we were supposed to do like where you're born into a tub. He's like, but my mom forgot to fill it up with water. So when I came out, I just had a big dent in my head. And then my mom drilled a hole in it, and she would smoke weed out of my head and use my ear as a carb. Dude. Go look up, check out Dan Licata's For the Boys on YouTube. It's so good. He does a 45-minute special for a bunch of 15-year-old boys in a high school. He's kind of bombing, but it's pretty fun. The jokes are good. Have you watched any good specials lately, Andy?
Dude, I don't watch that much comedy anymore.
Dude, I'm getting back into like absorbing comedy because now I'm not really as afraid of like, I don't want to like take somebody's thing, you know. Now I'm like, I'll take it. I don't care. I have no morals.
Al Flynn. Look up Al Flynn. His Don't Tell is fucking incredible.
I'm going to put him on.
That's what we should do to close out the episode. Just play other people's stand-up.
We get sued.
Yeah. Yeah, Dan Licata would sue us. I think he's going to come on the podcast. I think Tommy's friends with him. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I've seen this guy.
Oh. It's an alpha male, dude.
Yeah. It's
Not Sigma.
His Don't Tell. Well, that's a year old.
Oh, has having a new one come out?
No, but that one, it's like, it's got 3 million views. I'm not new to this.
I've seen clips. That guy's really
it's so fucking good.
Dude, now there's a monkey that's shaved.
You got brain rot for sure.
Okay, this monkey. No, that monkey has mange, dude.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, did you know about bonobos?
Yeah.
They
fuck.
They fuck. That's like all they do is these.
Same with
fuck.
dolphins.
Well,
dolphins do other stuff too.
Here's my if I were gonna advertise, if I was trying to sell people bonobos, here'd be the brand. I would go bonobos, the monkey that fucks. And then I think it would be funny to teach those guys Catholicism.
Yeah.
Just make them feel shame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be like, oh, maybe you shouldn't be.
You're sinning.
All the time. Yeah.
Yeah. You ever thought about that?
Stupid ass monkeys.
You ever thought about you're going to hell?
Ever thought about how you're gonna be in a lot of trouble when you die?
Dude, that is really fucked up that as a kid I thought I would go to hell for jacking off. And I still do, but it was fucked up as a kid, you know. Like,
I thought I would go to heaven.
They should not be training kids to think that jacking off will make them go to hell. I'll say it.
They should teach kids that it will make you actually go to heaven.
I mean, I don't know if that should be. Maybe we just shouldn't be. Maybe we shouldn't be like pinning things to jacking off for children. You know, pinning the your soul. What's gonna happen to your soul shouldn't be based on how much you jack
Dude,
off.
what if? Do you think that's what the soul looks like? Is just jizz?
Yeah, I mean it does. I could imagine that.
That's what
because it is kind of just like goo.
Is that what ectoplasm is?
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, I don't know. Ectoplasm is like a byproduct of
ghosts.
Yeah, yeah, like the I think. Going between the worlds, you know.
What about rectoplasm?
What about it?
Some of that. I got some of that. All right. Well, we're winding down here, folks. We're gonna be starting the Patreon soon. Which, by the way, if you're not subscribed, if you're not doing the Patreon, that's totally fine. Totally fine. It's not a fucking big deal. But we're gonna be doing the Patreon. So,
maybe we should have saved. Nah, the promo code is for everybody.
Yeah,
we're
egalitarian.
We're socialists. Yeah,
that was a big word out of my mouth.
You sounded so or you looked very surprised that you.
I was a little surprised when that came out.
Yeah, I think
sometimes I surprise myself.
You just. I was thinking you were gonna start talking about Ghostbusters right there because of Egon, but.
Because of what?
I thought you were gonna say Egon, but then you busted out egalitarian.
I'm not a big Ghostbusters fan, but I will say this: Bustin' makes me feel good.
Whoa, dude! Don't step on Ira's.
Yeah, you're stealing tags.
Ira's bit
I'll
here.
take it. I'll take it.
That's Ira's merch.
I'm gonna start doing that.
He sells a shirt that says "Bustin' makes me feel good," and then I think he attributes the quote to himself.
I'm gonna start doing Ira's bit.
Dude, you should just start selling Ira's merch. You know his merch is the parental advisory hat too. He sells those.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Start doing that.
Bustin' makes me feel good. What about Bustin' makes me feel bad?
Again, we're back to Catholicism.
Catholicism.
You will go to hell if you jack off. That is what I learned as a 8-year-old.
They teach that in church, really? That's so.
I mean, it's
You're like, Grant, come up here. I'm gonna need a volunteer. You cannot do this. Yeah. And now you're going to hell.
But not me. I'm a priest. I can't go to hell. I can't do wrong. All right, let's hop over to the Patreon.